What is up, my peeps? It's the one and only Fresh coming at you guys with another audio vlog, or I should say, about me. My about me's are really just audio vlogs. But guess what? I have been in a serious vlogging mood. So I'm gonna start uploading, making and uploading vlogs. And, getting them uploaded as soon as I can. Sometimes I'll be vlogging with friends, sometimes it'll be just me. So, yeah. Anyways, um, let's see. Okay, so yeah, today was okay. I've definitely had better days in my life, but I always have better days in my life, don't I? So, um, sorry, I'm like messing with a mint wrapper. Um, yeah, today was okay. Like my friend Simone didn't have such a good day, and for me being as empathetic as I am, I kind of picked up on her energy that she was like spreading out in the air. And I felt what she was feeling, and it wasn't such a good feeling. So, yeah. And, yeah. But, tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday is my favorite day of the week because I've been waiting all week for Tuesday. One, because I'll be going to my old apartment. I go to my old apartment every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes I don't want to go or I can't go, but every Tuesdays and Thursdays I go to my old apartment, and sometimes I'll bring my penny board or I'll walk around just for a couple minutes. Actually, not minutes, but like about an hour or two. And yeah. So yeah, but I'll go I lived in that apartment like for 3 years, and I had a little crew going on there with a bunch of people I'd hang out with. I made a lot of mistakes that I regret and stuff like that. But finally, we moved, and I do miss going back there. Like most of my crew moved, except for only like a few people. One, two, three. Only like 4 people I'd hang out with still live there. So yeah, sorry, I'm like playing with a candy wrapper. I don't know why. Anyways, yeah. So I don't really go back to that old apartment for them because we don't talk. I don't. We're not friends anymore. Um, like everyone I used to hang out with at my old apartment were like no longer friends. So I mean, I'm friends with like one person, but that's about it. So I go there like every Tuesdays and Thursdays to ride my penny board or walk around, and I run into some old friends all the time, and I love talking to them. Specifically, my friend Christina. She's an adult, but you know, she used to work at the office there, and when every single day, I'd always go in there to talk to her about anything. I talk to her, share stuff with her, show her my photography and everything. And, yeah, she was a good friend, and she still is because we still talk. And I actually saw her the other day. Well, last Tuesday. No, it was Thursday. Last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday. Everything. So, yeah, I have her number, and we're going to try and hang out this weekend. She's just like one of those really extremely happy, positive people, and she brings out the best in me, so I try to hang out with people like that. But in my neighborhood, there really isn't people like that. So I've been trying really hard to make my friendships work with my friends, but I still have a crush on one of them. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna bring up the whole gay subject here. If you are straight, okay, and you have a crush on someone of the same sex, it doesn't make you gay. It doesn't. Okay? If you are straight and you have a crush on someone of the same sex as you, it doesn't make you gay, okay? it's perfectly normal, these things happen. So, if you start having feelings for your best friend or someone you really care about, it's perfectly normal. It doesn't make you gay or anything. So no need to question your sexuality or anything. But, everyone does. From time to time, I will question my own sexuality. And, these past few days, I've really been questioning it myself. So, just for fun, I go on, websites and everything where I take a couple of, gay tests and everything. And with all of them, I tested bisexual and everything. And, the internet isn't, always right. It's, 95% of the time right, possibly lower. I don't know. So I don't usually believe everything I see on the internet and all the tests I take. So, yeah. I kind of just do it for fun, but sometimes I'm being serious and start to believe it. So, yeah. And, this one kind of goes out to the girls and everything. I'll probably make a vlog, heard that, my voice, okay. Anyways, I'll probably make a vlog on my vlogging channel about this subject. My vlogging channel is just going to be a bunch of videos, stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. A lot of people, guys and girls, mostly girls and everything, I know that a lot of girls out there who have, girl best friends and hang out with mostly females most of the time will, yeah, and everything, just, all girls, some girls, okay, I'm just girls, for real, okay. Some girls tend to, have, sex dreams about, having sex with, other girls and everything. And I know what you guys are thinking. Does that make me gay or bi or anything? And to be honest with you, it doesn't. I know it seems like that, okay? And I can tell you this. After having those types of dreams or after having feelings for someone of the same sex as you, it totally changes the way you see other girls. It changes your perspective on everything. So before all that happened, hanging out with your friends that are girls and everything, or seeing other girls, it was just a normal thing. But then after you had feelings or you had that dream or something like that, it's different. Sometimes when you see them, you kind of your eyes just scope them up and down, just really, and then you notice every little detail about them, and every little detail you notice makes them even more beautiful than you could ever imagine. So when a guy sees your best friend or one of your friends that are girls, if a guy sees it, they'll see it as oh yeah, she's hot or something like that, but you see her as something way more. When you're looking in the teen magazines and you come across this beautiful model or something like that, that's what you see your friend as sometimes. And it was never like that before. But I can tell you this, those types of dreams do not mean you are gay or anything. And it doesn't mean you have to go gay just because of that. Don't put the label on something you're not, yeah. The gay label is a very very tricky label, it gets put on people for the wrong reasons and people just it's complicated. So yeah. It really just means that you crave that intimate relationship with other females, as in you crave that personal relationship, that friend you can connect with, tell them everything and anything without ever being judged or criticized, that person you can really connect with, tell your secrets to, trust. It's that special intimate relationship. So when you have those dreams, it doesn't mean that you're gay or anything. It just means that you crave that, it means you're ready, okay? It means you're ready to have that special, intimate relationship with another female as, best friends. There's intimacy can mean different things, and one of the meanings of it is having a personal relationship with one of your friends. So, yeah. And so, yeah, but I know having those types of dreams for the first time can be a scary, scary thing. I mean, you wake up in your dreams, so much happened that never actually happened in real life, and it seems so real. And, when you wake up, you're scared, you don't know what to think. Like, you're thinking, like, you're starting to question your sexuality. Like, are you gay? Like, are you bi? Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just had that dream. I'm a horrible person, like, and then when you see your friend, the person you had the dream about, like, when you see them, it kind of, like, changes things between y'all. And it kind of gets a little bit awkward for you because you're still unsure of your sexuality and your feelings on the whole concept and everything. But, I mean, it was scary for me. Now, I've had a total of 3 dreams. 2 dreams about having sex with other women, like teenage girls in my case, and one just like dating one. And so that's 3 altogether about me, having an intimate relationship with a female. And yeah, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, and I was always questioning my sexuality after having those dreams because I'm like, okay, I had these dreams like 3 times already. It's gotta mean something. I take tests. I've talked to people about it, and yeah, it's a scary thing because when you wake up, I know you're like thinking like, wow, I enjoyed that dream. What does that mean? Does it make me a bad person? Does it make me gay or anything? Like, yeah, I mean, it's okay to enjoy it. It's okay. It really is. It's okay and everything because I enjoyed all mine. Okay, I did, and it still doesn't make you gay. It will never make you gay. So it's just because you enjoyed that special intimate relationship with that female. So if you want to be open about it, you can talk to your parents about it, or you can even talk to your friend about it themselves, like yourself, if you feel as though you should. And everything, just like sit them down and have a personal conversation with them, try to connect with them on a personal level. So yeah, but I know it's really scary to have those types of feelings at first because you don't know what to think. I mean, why are you dreaming about this stuff? It's not like you. It's not normal. It just means that you're ready for that personal relationship with a female. And for those of you who are really, really questioning your sexuality and trying to see if you're like lesbian or bisexual, like experiment. Go ahead, experiment. It's okay. Like you can experiment with other females. You can experiment with people of the same sex and everything. And yeah, so it's okay to experiment. I've never done it. I've never experimented with other females before. Not saying I don't want to, but I don't think I would. So yeah, but it's okay to experiment just to really see, like, if you're gonna do that, like, it's okay to experiment so you can be sure of, your sexuality and everything. So yeah. And I don't know, this was just a really touchy subject that I really like talking about. Everything, like, I know that you guys is like, you're probably wondering, okay, this is an uncomfortable conversation. Well, for some people it is, but for me it's not. And I would like talking to my parents about it, like, especially my mom, because you can always talk to your parents, like, especially your mother, about that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It's just I don't really like to. I feel a bit uncomfortable talking to them about it. But I don't really have any friends, like, that I connect with on that personal level to have those conversations with. But yeah. But if you're a female and you're straight and you have a crush on the same sex as you, it doesn't make you gay, because I have a crush on someone of the same sex as well. And that is Simone. And I wasn't gonna admit this to anybody because, I'm just like, you know what, the internet doesn't need to know. But it's not really like a major secret. I told her, just like, you can, like, tell people, like, you can be open about it to the people you have a crush on with and everything, just so, like, you can get it off your chest and not feel like you're hiding anything. For me, I just wanted to let her know that so that, she didn't think I was, like, really weird because of the way I act around her. But to be honest, I really do care about Simone. She's not, like, one of the greatest friends you could have. She's a bad influence, and she's done a lot of things in her life that I'm not gonna judge, but I'm pretty sure she's not too proud of it. But I don't know. She says she doesn't regret anything that she did, so that's on her, really. And I don't judge. But she's a good friend, and I enjoy all my time with her. So yeah. And yeah, this is just stuff that's been on my mind the last few days because my dream, it was a dream that for some reason wish could have been real. Like, okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys just a couple pieces of the dream. But I know that males do watch my videos, so that's why I'm trying to avoid it because I don't want them to get the wrong idea about me. But anyways, let's see. I was at my friend Simone. Simone was a person in my dream, and that's why I wanted to tell her. I didn't tell her about the dream, but I told her I still had a crush on her and everything, just so I felt like I wasn't hiding anything. And she really doesn't care because she gets crushed on so many times. It's really not a big deal. That's one of the things that I like about it, is that it's not a big deal to her. But I would like her to talk to me about it every now and then, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, so I was at her homecoming, and she was trying to make this guy jealous. Like, this is just a dream, okay? This never actually happened. But in the dream, I was at her homecoming, and she looked beautiful as ever. I could tell you that. It's like, wow. Anyways, um, anyways, she was trying to make some guy jealous by finding someone to kiss, apparently, because you know how guys get jealous when I see girls kissing other people, and apparently I was at her most convenience. I was the closest one around. She didn't even know it was me. This wasn't a complete accident. She pulled me over, everything, and we literally did a kiss and everything. And it's just and at during that kiss, I don't know, we both felt sparks fly, I guess you could say, and energy, just this energetic energy just crawl up our skins, and just an unimaginable feeling happened between us two that we would never forget. And after that, it was awkward for me because I never done that before, neither has she. And, not only was she my crush, but I was just really surprised. So I made up some type of excuse to leave and go home after that because it was awkward and very surprising. She stayed there, but she felt what I felt, everything. And after that, she wanted to know if I was the only person she felt that way for. So she tried, kissing other people and doing all that stuff to get some answers and figure it out for herself. And then I received a text from her one day. This is just a dream, remember that. I received a text from her saying to come to her house alone. And so I did. And there's this little corner she has and everything where stuff happens. And we went there. And she's talking to me about what happened at the homecoming, and she's just asking me if I felt what she felt when we kissed and everything. And the problem with this is that she's straight. She's not gay. So the dream is a bit weird. But anyways, yeah, so anyways, I told her yes, I did. Exactly. And then she's like, this might just be my imagination, but I really need to see for myself. So after that, she puts her arms around my neck, crosses them over like some girls do when they kiss people. If you follow me on stuff, you would see the pictures that show her doing that. But anyways, yeah, so she puts her arms around my neck and everything. And I get my body gets so tense. I freeze, my body gets all tense. I'm just not even moving and everything. So my body got tense. When she did that, I got all tense because I knew what was gonna happen. So I got all tense, and she's with a soft voice, she's relax. And I said I'm scared because I've never done that before, and I wanted it to happen, But I was scared and nervous because it's just like, oh my gosh, my crush is gonna actually kiss me. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. I've never kissed anyone before because I haven't. That's a little something about me y'all didn't know. I've never kissed anyone before. Like I have, my ex boyfriend, a long time ago, and with these chompers, it was a very awkward kiss. So I don't even think you can count that. But anyways, so yeah. And after I said I'm scared, she just like she smiles at me, and it like slowly leans in for what was like a freaking long, like passionate kiss, people. And like it was like a moment I was never gonna forget in the dream and in reality. I still haven't forgotten about it. And after that kiss and everything, like she grabs my hands like and holds them like ever so softly, just in the softest way possible. That you know, I was very cooperative of that moment, and she asks me out actually in the dream, and I replied yes. And then the next day after that, in the dream, of course, I received another text from her saying to come to her house alone because I have other people in my family that like to hang out with her too. So I was told to come alone, and I did. Her parents weren't there; they were going to be gone all day, and so we went to her house and we sat on her couch and we were just like watching stuff. And she looks at me, and then like and looks into my eyes. I look back at her and everything, and she stands up. And I said, and my bad. And after she does that, she holds her hand out, like she reaches her hand out, and I put my phone down, and I grabbed her hand as she pulled me up to help me up off the couch, and was still holding onto my hand and taking me into one of the bedrooms. I think you guys know where this is going. Um, yeah, I'm not the only one awake right now, so that's why it's so awkward for me to talk about this because I don't want my parents like overhearing me and everything. But so she's taking me to one of the bedrooms in there and playfully pushes me on the bed. I think y'all know where this is going now. And starts removing clothing. And she wasn't nude, okay, I can tell you that. But she was like, in your typical girl's bra and underwear, and they were black. Yeah, I remember the details of it. I can't forget a dream like that, people. And after that, she like playing. I can tell you that, so it wasn't like entirely weird. And I was just sitting there on the bed, just looking at her, really. And she slowly crawls up to me, and then yes, our lips locked for what was a very, very long makeout session. And during that makeout session, yes, my clothes were removed as well and everything. So we were rolling around, and just it was a very long makeout session. And I remember every little detail about what happened in that dream. And you know, then we just started being really good couple, a really good couple after that session. And I'd sing to her, and when she was upset, I'd wipe her tears away and hold her in my arms. And it was one of the best gay dreams I've ever had, and probably one of the best dreams I've ever had in my life. Now, I want to tell her about it. I really do. Like, I feel like I should, and I really do want to tell her. But one, I don't know if she'll care. Two, I don't know if she's gonna pay attention and listen. Three, I don't know what she'll think. Like I'm afraid to tell her because I'm afraid she won't care. I'm also afraid to tell her because I'm afraid she won't listen. I'm also afraid to tell her because I don't know what she's gonna think. I don't know if she's gonna think I'm weird or gross, not want to be my friend anymore. So that's why I'm holding back on telling her. But yeah. So after I woke up from the dream, like after the makeup session in the dream, I remember just you know being really surprised that I not only got my crush, but I got to like freaking make out with her and everything. And remember, this is just a dream. Like so, yeah, that was basically my sex dream about my friend Simone, and I told my mom about it because I was really questioning my sexuality as to if I was gay or not because I had a sex dream about my friend who is straight, by the way. And she said that it doesn't mean that you're gay. It doesn't mean I'm gay or bisexual or lesbian or anything. It means that I'm craving that intimate relationship with females, that personal level, that personal connection with your friend because I've never had that before, so I'm apparently craving it and stuff like that. So yeah, I said I was only going to tell you like bits and pieces of the dream, but I wound up telling you the whole thing. But yeah, so that was my sex dream about my friend Simone. And yes, I do have a crush on my friend Simone. Now, if you're straight, once again, if you are straight and you have a crush on someone the same gender as you, the same sex, it doesn't make you gay because it's perfectly normal, you know? I'm straight and I have a crush on my female friend. So it doesn't make you gay, okay? That's okay. But if you're really, truly, honestly questioning your sexuality, go ahead, experiment on the same gender. Experiment on the same gender and, you know, let all that confusion go away. Right now you're just at a state of mind where you're confused about your sexuality and who you really are. So go ahead, take some tests, ask some people, talk to people about it, experiment, really figure out who you are. And then that's when you can put the label on it. So yeah. And I haven't forgotten about that dream. I still remember everything that happened, and I still daydream about it all the time. And after that, it totally changed the way I see my friend Simone. Like, I can't help but smile at her now. And no, when I look at her, I don't see her in a sexual way. I just see her as this unimaginably beautiful girl that it wasn't like that before. Like, how you see like those really beautiful girls in the model magazines and the beautiful singers and judges on like America's Got Talent or whatever, just naming things. Like you just that's how I see my friend Simone. Now, of course, she dresses more like a slut, to be honest with you. But that's her style, okay? She wears like crop tops, booty shorts, puts on like 50 pounds of makeup. I've seen her without her makeup before, and she's beautiful with or without makeup and everything. And I try to be the best friend I can to her because I really do care about her, and I'll be devastated if I was ever to lose her as a friend and everything. As I know that we're not going to be anything more than just friends. Now, do I wish I could be more than friends with her? Yes, I do. Even though I'm not gay, I do wish that I could be more than friends with her. Because I could definitely treat her better than all the guys she's ever dated. Because, I could treat her better and stuff like that. So, yeah. And she knows this. She knows. She knows I have a crush on her, but she doesn't know I had a sex dream about her. And I'm trying to think, should I tell her about it? Like, should I tell her I had a sex dream about her? Or should I just hold back? Because I don't know if she's going to care. I don't know if she's going to listen. But if she does care and she does listen, like, I don't know what she's going to think. If I tell her about it, like, what will be her reaction? Will she be grossed out? Will she be flattered? Will she not want to be my friend anymore? Like, I don't know. I want to talk to somebody else about this, but I don't have anyone else to talk about it with. So I'm going to ask my fellow YouTube fans, should I or should I not tell my friend Simone I had a sex dream about her? She knows I have a crush on her. She doesn't know how bad of a crush it is. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, I swear I'm starting to fall in love with her. It's ridiculous. But anyways, I don't know. I'm still questioning my sexuality. Like, I claim I'm straight, but yet I really don't know. I've taken a few online gay tests just for fun, and it's all my tests came in as bisexual, which, I don't know if I should believe that or not. So let's see. I've had 3 gay dreams in my life, and one of them was about my friend that I currently have a crush on. I still don't know. Should I tell her I had a sex dream about her? Like, is it really necessary? It's just, I want to because I'm a really open person. Okay, so I'm a really open person, so I like to tell my friends anything I'm feeling for them. So yeah, and just I don't know what to do because what's the point? I'm never gonna have her. She's never gonna be my girlfriend because she's straight. She likes guys. It's all about the D. But yeah, I'll think about it. I'm thinking about telling her, but I want to know what you guys think. Should I or should I not tell my friend Simone I had a sex dream about her? I don't know how it's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna affect our friendship. Hopefully, it affects it in a good way. But it all depends if I choose to tell her or not. But yeah, but if you have ever had a sex dream about a sex dream about, the opposite sex or the same sex, it doesn't make you gay or anything. It doesn't mean you're cheating on people or anything. It just means that you crave that intimate relationship with someone, that with someone you can connect with on a personal level, that you can tell secrets to, like a best friend, basically. So you just crave that intimate relationship with that person, whatever gender happens to be. That's the gender that you crave that intimate relationship with. So for me, all 3 sex dreams I had basically means that I crave that intimate relationship with females. That's someone I want to have someone I can connect with, on a personal level. Now, I haven't stopped thinking about that sex dream about Simone. Like, I haven't stopped thinking about it since it happened. I daydream about it, I think about it, and I replay it in my mind all the time. I know that probably seems weird and gross and everything, but it's only weird and gross to like homophobes, really, and judgmental and critical people. But yeah, I just don't know what to do. Like, should I tell her I had a sex dream about her and everything? Because I can't forget about that dream. Like, I can't forget about it. And every single day of my life, ever since that dream, every day after that dream, I wish it could have been real. I wish that could have actually happened. So, yeah. I don't know. It's just, my friend Simone is like the most beautiful girl I've ever laid my eyes on. And she's amazing in every way. I wouldn't trade her in for any money you could ever give me or anyone else in the world. I care about her. I really deeply care about her. I try to be there for her, but she doesn't talk to me, really. I mean, she'll talk to me about some things. But, you know, yeah. Just sometimes she'll want to hang out with me, and when she does, it's just me and her. And, I try to keep my feelings for her on the down low so it's not awkward for any of us. So I try to avoid physical contact, which is a little bit difficult because I'm constantly like accidentally bumping into her, so I'm always like, "Frick!" Like if you ever hung out with me and you were with my friend Simone while we're all 3 of us hanging out, you would hear me say "frick" from time to time because then I made physical contact. I'm not trying to do that, but sometimes I'll just look at her. I'll look at her when she's not looking. And when she looks at me, I like look away and like, oh my god, she's looking. Don't look at her. That's creepy and everything. When she's talking, I make eye contact. It's just like sometimes we'll be sitting down at the basketball courts while everyone's playing sports, doing their thing, and I'll just be looking at her. And every now and then, like her eyes will come across mine and make like 2-second eye contact with me, and I always wonder what crossed her mind at the time of looking into my eyes. And I just, I like it, when I like it when she looks back at me, like when we're just sitting there at the basketball courts and she makes that 2-second eye contact with me, just like, I can't help but smile about it and wish it could have lasted longer. I always wish I could hold her hand and hug her and do relationship stuff with her, really. And sometimes when she asks me to help her up, like those few seconds I get to hold her hand just to help her up means everything to me. Like when I hold her hand to help her up, like I pretend like as if she was my girlfriend just for those few seconds, and she doesn't notice it, but when it happens, I slowly pull my hand away. Or when we're playing football and I have to hand her the football, like sometimes her hand will touch mine, and that's when I slowly pull away. I do it all the time. She doesn't notice, really, because everyone in the whole effing universe is crushing on her and loves her and wants to be with her. And, they're never going to have her, and I'm one of those people. So, yeah. And, yeah. But I don't think she cares because she doesn't notice because it's such a normal thing for people to have crushes on her. So for me, it doesn't make a difference. But, I don't know. I just wish that, for one, I wish once, like, if I could have, like, 3 wishes, yeah, I used the first 2 on, my family and everything. But, of course, I'd wish for more wishes. Duh. But one of my wishes would for her to have the exact same dream that I had. And, you know, I want her to have that exact same dream that I had about her for forever. And make that all she like ever dreams about. And I also wish that she'd start having feelings for me too. But yeah, it's whatever. So I've been thinking about that dream for a long time. Been wishing I could be with her, everything, but I don't know. I know I'm never gonna get to be her girlfriend. Like I want to, really, but I know I'm never gonna get to be. So that's what sucks about hanging out with her every day. Is that something I want to happen is never going to happen. It's basically like Twilight for us every single day. Like every boyfriend she has, they're always that Edward. The guy who's lucky enough to have her. And I'm over there, I'm Jacob, the person who never gets to have her. So that just sucks a lot. But, I enjoy being her friend and try to be there for her every way I can and any way I can. And, yeah, so I think I've made up my mind. And I want to tell her in person because if I do it over text, then she's going to, read it and, not respond. But it just would be so much easier to do it over text just because it would be less pressuring. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? But anyways, tomorrow is Baking It, which I'm very excited. Baking It is Bay. That's my show. It's what I watch all the time. I've been waiting all week for this show to come on because something really interesting is going to happen. For those of you who watch Baking It and everything and haven't, seen the trailer or whatever, I'm going to spoiler alert right now. For those of you who watch Baking It, spoiler alert. And basically what happens in episode 3 is that Karma, she still feels really bad about rejecting Amy after Amy told Karma she loves her. So she feels really bad about rejecting Amy. And Be quiet, kitty. Okay, she feels bad about rejecting Amy, and so is trying. And yeah, okay, I can't use my words here. All right. She feels bad. Karma feels bad about rejecting Amy after Amy confessed that she loved Karma. And so, because she feels so guilty, she is trying to help her get a new girlfriend. And so, I don't know if that's like the fair or something, but they're at this place with a bunch of gays and everything. And there's like a bunch of lesbians and stuff like that. And she hooks up with this one, okay? And in that episode, Amy and that lesbian do wind up kissing. But what I'm more excited for is that when that happens, Karma actually gets jealous. That's right. She's jealous that Amy was kissing another girl, even though Amy and Karma aren't together, and she doesn't feel that way about Amy. So if she truly doesn't feel that way about Amy, then why would she be jealous that she's kissing another girl, even though this was her idea? So that's what I'm really excited about the most. And stuff like that. Sorry, my cat is like meowing at me. But that's what I'm excited about the most. It's just like, if you truly don't feel that way about Amy, then why would you get jealous, you know? I think that Amy, I think that Karma's actually going to try dating Amy. But I don't know. You really got to pay attention to the trailers and kind of put the puzzle pieces together to make, a full picture. So, yeah. And people seem to think that I'm getting obsessed with faking it. I'm just one of those, like, it's just like girls with, the Twilight series. Like, every girl was obsessed with it and was talking about it all the time and, buying stuff that had Twilight on it and everything. So before people go putting the obsessive label on me, they should really question themselves. Every girl has that show that they watch that they're like loving, that they talk about all the time, get merchandise for, and stuff like that. So yeah, and baking it happens to me like one my show that I love watching all the time. So yeah, but it's gonna be a very exciting episode, and yeah, so everything I talked about in this about me was basically, things I just needed to talk about and get off my chest. So I think tomorrow I'm probably going to tell Simone over text anything. I'm thinking I should hold back, but I'm going to tell her anyways. I'm really open, and I want to tell her. So yeah. But, yeah. I'm going to tell her tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. And I'll also give you guys a nice recap on faking it tomorrow night. And I'm going to try and vlog tomorrow when I'm at my old apartment. So yeah, that'll end today's episode. It's not an episode, okay, that'll end today's about me. Stay tuned for tomorrow's about me. And please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. And if you want to talk more about the whole gay subject or whatever, you can hit me up on my Twitter at FLDog726 and we'll talk. So yeah, I'm friendly to all, so whoever wants to talk to me on Twitter, FLDog726, I'll respond. And stay fresh and peace out.